The sky over the Sundarbans is a heavy curtain of charcoal gray, weeping a constant, fine drizzle that blurs the line between water and air.
Deep within the labyrinth of roots, the Royal Bengal tiger, known as Raja, moves like a phantom, his orange fur dampened by the relentless rain.
Every step is silent, his massive paws sinking into the soft, saline mud as he navigates the rising tide.
The air is thick with the scent of salt and decaying leaves, a primal perfume that signals the changing of the season.
High above, a crested serpent eagle sits motionless on a gnarled branch, its feathers slicked down by the mist. The eagle's keen eyes scan the murky waters below, looking for the slightest ripple that betrays a hidden life. Suddenly, a massive saltwater crocodile, ancient and scarred, breaks the surface with a silent, terrifying grace. This is Kala, the lord of the deeper channels, whose territory Raja must now cross to find higher ground. The drizzle turns into a steady, rhythmic pulse, drumming against the broad leaves of the nipa palms. A herd of cheetal deer huddles together under a canopy of sundari trees, their spotted coats blending into the flickering shadows. The lead buck raises his head, nostrils flaring as he catches the scent of the predator lurking nearby. Raja freezes, his body becoming one with the twisted roots and the gray-green shadows of the swamp. The swamp whispers secrets through the wind, a low moan that echoes through the hollows of the ancient trees. A king cobra slithers over a fallen log, its hood slightly flared as it senses the vibrations of the heavy rain. The snake disappears into a tangle of roots, a silent guardian of the deep swamp's hidden pathways. Raja decides to bypass the deer, his sights set on a larger goal, the legendary sunken altar at the heart of the delta. The water levels are higher than usual, forcing the swamp's inhabitants into closer, more dangerous quarters. A group of mud skippers hop frantically across the exposed roots, escaping the rising tide. Kala, the crocodile, watches the tiger from the shadows of a submerged bank, his yellow eyes unblinking. The standoff is brief but intense. The two giants of the Sundarbans acknowledge each other's power. Raja leaps across a narrow inlet, his powerful muscles bunching and releasing with fluid precision. He reaches the sunken altar, a rare patch of elevated ground covered in ancient stone-like roots. Here the whispers of the deep swamp are loudest, the wind whistling through the porous bark of the oldest trees. Raja finds a dry spot beneath a massive banyan tree that has managed to take root in the salty soil. The rain intensifies, turning the world into a monochromatic landscape of silver and gray. A fishing cat, small but fierce, stalks a pool formed by the rain, its eyes glowing in the dim light. It strikes with lightning speed, pulling a shimmering fish from the muddy water. The cycle of life continues, unabated by the storm that grips the delta. Raja closes his eyes, the rhythmic sound of the rain lulling him into a light, watchful sleep. But the swamp never truly sleeps. The rising tide brings new visitors from the deep ocean. A group of Irrawaddy dolphins surfaces briefly in the main channel, their smooth backs glinting like polished slate. They disappear as quickly as they appeared, spirits of the shifting tides. The wind shifts, bringing a chill that makes the tiger stir from his rest. He senses a presence, not Kala, but something older, something woven into the very fabric of the swamp. A white ghost-like figure drifts through the trees, a rare, leucistic deer, moving like a dream through the rain. Raja watches mesmerized as the spirit of the swamp passes by without a sound. As dawn approaches, the rain finally begins to taper off, leaving the forest dripping and revitalized. The whispers fade into the morning chorus of birds, the swamp's secret language tucked away for another day. Raja stands and shakes his coat, a spray of diamonds flying from his fur as he prepares to hunt.
The deep swamp remains a realm of mystery, where the giants rule and the whispers guide the brave.